So, based on my experience as a lawyer practicing in the data protection field, I would say that one of the main challenges that companies face in their daily activities is identifying the suppliers and different kind of service providers that are able to meet their needs, while also complying with the applicable data protection framework and legislation more broadly. In this assessment of the possible suppliers to be engaged, it is often the case that the best option in terms of features and functionalities, but also in terms of scalability and interoperability is identified in suppliers located outside the EU. This immediately triggers several data protection considerations in terms of the need to regulate the international data transfer, the risk of losing control over the data that is shared with the provider, especially when the provider is subject to a different jurisdiction. So based on this, I would say that the strong prerequisite for achieving a digital autonomy, or at least for reducing the EU dependencies on global competitors, would be investing in digital technologies and infrastructures and in the tech sector more broadly. This may have several types of implications, both in economic terms, but also in defense and cybersecurity terms. And this derives from the consideration that vulnerabilities in digital technologies may translate into security threats at various different levels, both from the individual level but also at the state level. It's also true that the open markets and competition are the main drivers of innovation, and that the free flow of data around the world is at the very basis of our global economy. So regaining full control and reaching full autonomy on all sectors would probably be unrealistic, and that's possibly also not desirable. And this is precisely why it's important to define the critical and strategic sectors where it is worth the most accelerating the digitalization process.